This version was designed by somebody who had actually had a grizzly attack. You want to make sure you get them in the face because they'll get in their nose and eyes, and they will retreat.
The reason I'm passionate about paddling is it mirrors life. When the water gets rough, you have to just bear down and paddle through it.
I can catch bass and trout, but I want to catch a pike.
It's good for my soul. And as the saying goes, the outside of a horse is a good thing for the inside of a man. So, or a woman.
I killed a bull snake once and I hung it on the fence, and Dad was coming to visit. And I thought he was going to be really proud of me. His daughter killed a snake. And no, he wasn't. He was actually mad at me. He said, "What did that snake ever do to you?"
I don't feel afraid when I'm in the woods. Maybe it's naive, not afraid. I feel very at home.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do.
I love Thompson Falls. You know, I grew up in Plains, but we moved to Thompson Falls.
I will let everybody know. Thank you.
It just feels like a big family. Everybody knows everybody.
My passion is cooking. I love to cook and I love people. One of the other goals I had, of course, is to provide employment whenever I could. I now have 3 employees.
Dee Dee and Molly, and they're like pioneers of Thompson Falls.
We gave a case of it to a girlfriend that got married, and they were passing up the Dom Perignon to drink this.
Elderberry.
Tomato wine, I love it.
Which one's this one?
I love the
Pumpkin wine. Tomato wine. So we have tomato, pumpkin, and elderberry. This is amazing. You guys don't waste anything.
We're such a fun couple. Sam's kind of the salt of the earth, and Patty, we call her Chatty Patty.
This is the David Thompson room. Sam has some memorabilia here from Willie Nelson and Hank Williams Jr. You can strum while you're on the drum and cover up any noises. That's why it's called the music room. You don't like that?
What?
Dean and I have been married for 30 years. We started our family young. We had Jonathan, who's 30 now, and Jennifer, who's 28. We taught them early on the love of outdoors. They were hunting. We had them in car seats, driving through the woods hunting. They are as good a hunters as we are, if not better. And having Emma come into the world is just a ray of sunshine, because we were going through some struggles because John had a cancer diagnosis this year. And so we were going through kind of the fear of death and life at the same time. So Emma just came at such a good time in our life.
I drive to a sitter. We don't actually have a daycare in this entire county. The first 2 weeks were pretty rough just because it was new to parenthood, but I love it. I love it more than anything in the world. But I did have a solid 2 months with her before I went back to work. He's a firefighter for the Forest Service, so a couple days a week will shoot a text message and kind of want to know about her, but he's had her 2 different weekends. And seeing a guy at the moment, so that seems to be going good, and he adores her, so.
We're the ones with the outfitting business, and then Sam has the hunting lodge, so we house our clients here. We provide a hunt schedule to Sam so he knows how many people he needs to accommodate. So then when we pick the hunters up, Dean and I bring them here and we get them set up in their rooms. We hunt from the lodge every day, so we'll Sam and Patty fix a nice family-style breakfast.
Bon appetit!
And then they pack a sack lunch, and then Dean and the guides will take them out and they'll hunt or do whatever adventure. It may be fishing or something, and they'll be gone all day, and then we'll bring them back at night. We eat everything that we hunt and we catch, so it's a food source for us. If anyone comes by to visit, it's like, here, you want some elk, you want some deer, we always share. I've taken people backpacking. We took a lady, total city girl, and by the time the 5 days was over, she looked like a whole new person. She had just relaxed, she had just let it all go, and so it's just fun to see how we can take somebody and take them out of their comfort zone, and by the time they leave, it is their new comfort zone.
You have different personalities and we may not agree about everything. It's something powerful about sisters and being together.
But even coming up here roping, right, girls? I mean, you can get sucked into your Facebook, your email, and all that. But there's not, you can quit smoking with a rope, right? Because you just can't get enough of it. It's like, damn, I can do better than that, you know?
Look in my closet, look at my shoes, you'll know what I do.